Hello viewers, welcome to Charities Bubble USA, your #1 channel where we talk about the facts, we talk about what's going on about the green card. First of all, I want to address the DV 2023 because today is the 29th and we only have one day for the fiscal year to end. Now, we are still waiting. The website is still silent. There is nothing. When you go to travel.state.gov and look, you will see the only thing that you can find there is the entrant status check. And that is only for the people who won the DV 2022 and the other DVs. Now, for 2023, nothing yet. But we still wait. We still be patient because, like I said, it will not be cancelled. It is not going to be cancelled. So we just wait and see the date, and as soon as they publish the date, I will let you know. I will come here and I will let you know. So let us continue being patient. And also you can go there, travel.state.gov, and look. You go and search and see what's going on there. So it's always good to verify. I always talk about verification all the time. Now, today I want to talk about something else. I still want to go back and talk about work experience because I feel like the last video that I did, some of you did not understand the facts, and I've had so many questions. Like, people are asking, what do you mean what the minimum work experience? Does it go with my education? Do I qualify whether I went to Form 4 or I went to Class 8 or whatever? Now, the last video that I did about the work experience, I showed you where to go. I showed you where to go. So it does not matter whether you went to high school or whether you went to college. You go there and you search the job that you're doing, because now, like currently in Kenya, you find that you can go to school, you can go to high school, you can go to university, and at the same time you do not get a white collar job. So maybe you went and did something else in business. Maybe you went and you have a farm, you have a big farm, and you are managing your farm, and you are doing everything. You are overseeing everything that is happening in your farm, and you went to school. So do all those jobs qualify? So that's what I want to talk about, and I'm going to expound it more so that you guys understand, because I feel according to the questions that I have gotten, I still feel like you guys do not understand. But the last video that I was doing for you was a guideline. Where do you go if you need a minimum work experience? But I'm going to talk about that a little bit more. But I want to answer a question a viewer asked me. They were like, if I reach class 7, do I qualify? Now, the answer that I am going to give here is yes and no. You do qualify, and at the same time, what are you supposed to do? Now, I am going to go, I like giving facts here. I'm not going to come here and say something that is not true. I go, I read the DV website, I look at what the examples that they are giving us, and that is what I am going to share with you right now to see, so that you know, if you do not have a high school diploma, what else are you supposed to do so that you qualify, and do you qualify to apply for the green card if you reach at that part? Now let us see. And right now I am talking about the primary applicant only. I am just talking about the primary applicant. So I am gonna go to the website, travel.state.gov. So I'm gonna go to the website. Let me share the website with you guys so that you can see what I'm talking about, because I wanna show you where I get my information, because I do not want to be misquoted by anybody. I'm here to tell you what do you need to do. So I'm trying to share my screen here. Share a Chrome tab here, share, and then I'm gonna go back to my StreamYard here, and I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger so that you can read, and I need you to go back there and read what I am reading. Now, let me come here and now scroll for you. Now, so we strongly submit your electronic diversity visa entry now. There's another person who asked me, who said that they did not know what DV is. DV means diversity visa entry. That is your green card entry. The name that they give it is DV visa entry. So when you're doing the green card, because it is famously known in Kenya as a green card, you know, or anywhere else is known as a green card, because when you win this, when you get your visa, you get a green card. Now it is called a diversity visa entry. Now you are supposed to, we fill it online at dvprogram.state.gov, and have been saying that is our Bible. That is not we follow. We will not accept incomplete entries. There is no cost to submit an entry form. Please use an updated browser when submitting your application, because there were some people who were asking me, can I use my phone? Yes, you can still use your phone, but the desktop is better, because you find that the screen that you get in the desktop is always bigger, and you are able to work better in a desktop. So my preference would be a desktop. Go to somewhere where there's a computer and do your application. It doesn't take long, and I'm gonna come back here and explain about I'm gonna come here and explain about the application. Now, so they strongly encourage you to complete the entry for yourself without a visa consultant or a visa agent. So you can do it for yourself. And when I'm gonna come and explain that form for you. Now, if someone helps you, you should be present when your entry is prepared, and so you can provide the correct answers to the questions and retain the confirmation page from your unique confirmation letter number. So it is very important for you to retain that confirmation number, because I said that is what you will use when you are checking if you have won. So without the information, you will not be able to access the online system to check or to be informed about your entry status. Now, you should also retain access to the email that you listed in your EDV entry, that is your diversity visa entry, electronic diversity visa entry. See the frequently asked questions, and I'm going to talk about these questions in the live, and this will be a repeat of the questions, because I talked about these questions on one live. What I'm concerned about, I want to read for you so that you see why I am saying that you still qualify, but will change the statement. But let us see if we still qualify. So for more information about diversity visa scams, you may also wish to view our video for an introduction to the diversity visa program and step-by-step guide to help you to submit an entry. Now let us click on this video. I'm gonna put it on silent here, and you can go and Google it. And I'm gonna go up to, I wanna scroll and go up to, let me see.
To meet the education requirements, you must have completed of elementary and secondary.
I wanna go up to here.
Or work experience requirements. Only you, as a principal applicant, must meet this requirement. Your spouse and children do not.
Okay, now I want to read for you here.
Do not have to.
I want to read for you here. Let me pause it here so that I'm able to read. So the third requirement for the DV program is that you must meet either education or work experience requirements. Only you, as the primary applicant, must meet this requirement. Your spouse and children do not have to meet this requirement. Now, I need you to pay attention to this. In order to register for the DV program, you do not need to prove that you have met the education or work experience requirements. And that is why I said that you can still apply. You can still apply. And I'm gonna go back and say something more. So when I said that you can still apply, when you are registering for the DV program, you can, if you have not acquired. But when you read more, because you know we are just used to reading one sentence and we make a conclusion. Now you must read every detail there before you jump into a conclusion and say that maybe you will maybe you are told to register for the DV program and you are going to be cancelled. No, read all the information, and that is why I say go to travel.state.gov and see what it says, because the first sentence says, in order to register for the DV program, you do not need to prove that you have met the education or work experience requirement. That is one. Now, when the second sentence says, you must, however, meet this requirement at the time you apply for your visa. You have to meet this requirement after you apply for your visa. That is, at the time you apply for your visa. That is, if you win your green card, then when you're submitting your DS-260, then you will meet the work experience. You have to meet the work experience. But meeting the work experience doesn't disqualify you from doing the application. Now it is upon you to make the judgment. Yes, I want to register. Do I want to read more and see if I register and I have reached at this level, is it going to be beneficial to me? Those are the things that you should be asking yourself, because here I'm here to give you tips, to give you tips for you to be able to understand. Go and read this website. Do not listen to someone who is telling you that that you cannot. It says that you can register, yes, but what are the pros and cons? That is what you should look at, so that you make your own judgment. And that is why I said it is a yes and no answer, whereby if in order to register, it says for the DV program, you do not need to prove that you have met the education or work experience when you are doing the registration. But when you win your green card, when you want to fill out your DS-260, will you have met this requirement? Do you think that you will have met this requirement? So that is the thing that you should, you really need to look at and know, have I met the requirement or what? Now, I'm going to go back and look at the requirement. Now, so I'm going to still scroll down. So we looked at the video here. Now let us go to the o.net here, o.net online here. I hope it opens for me. Now, search occupations here. I said we go to find occupations. We say, let me say farmers. Not a good very type, but farmers. Enter. Now, let us look at now farmers, home management, or farmers, ranchers, and other agricultural managers. I want to look at that. Now, when you come here, you click on here, and this so this one lists. Let me see. Yeah. So this one lists the tasks. You collect and record growth, production, and environmental data. You manage nurseries that grow horticultural plants for sale and trade for all retail customers. So I need you to read all this stuff. And then after that, you will go to, let's see. So we have read the tasks. So let us come all the way down here, because I like to show you what I'm doing here, and look at the job zone. This is titled Job Zone 4. Considerable for the preparation needed. Now you have to look at this one. This is the SVP range 7.0 to 8.0. So let us look at what is SVP range. I'm gonna type here SVP range, because I want you to understand what I'm talking about. SVP range definition. So it means that it indicates how long it takes a worker to learn how to do his or her job at an average performance level. Now, let me see. So what is it defined as in the dictionary? It is called specific vocational preparation. So maybe if you had gone to a vocational training, you had gone for a college, the college that you went and the work that you did, because here we talked about a farmer, a rancher, or an agricultural manager. So does it mean that you went to school, and then when you went to school, you did not get a job, you were not hired, but then you decided, I am going to become a rancher, I am going to have my own farm, and I have all these cattle, and I have all these bulls, and I am the one, it is mine. I am the one who is managing that farm. I am the one who is employing the people. I am the one who is monitoring everything. Maybe I have chicken that are doing the artificial chicken, you know, like the grade chicken that you have to like incubate their eggs, and then their chickens hatch. You are doing all that, and then you are the one who is contacting the companies so that they can come and your eggs. When you look at that, let us look at this job qualification. This job qualification is a 7.0 to 8.0. They want a 7. So when you are a farmer and you have your own farm, you have been working there, or you are a rancher. So what makes you think that you won't qualify? You will qualify, because you will show them, this is what I do. This is my ranch. This is my big farm that I do this and this. Even people like even the people who have big farms, they have tea plantations, they have coffee plantations. Does it mean that those people do not qualify for the DV lottery? They do, but you have to have some documentation, because if you show them, this is my ranch, this is what I do, this is how I supervise the production of my chicken, and up to the time they go on sale, all that stuff. If you show them that, then that means that you qualify. But then you have to go down here and look at this range, the job zone. It has to be a job zone 4, and the special whatever has to be 7.0 to 8.0. So this is for someone who did not understand my last video, because my last video I was only showing you where to go. I did not specify. I did not say that if you have reached at this level, then you cannot go to o.net online. You're supposed to go there and read, because even in class, the teacher is not going to teach you the whole book. No, I am here to tell you where do you go, because we are failing because we lack information, and we want to listen to something that we have not, we don't even have proof. And that is why I always bring out the website here for you, and I want to show you like where to go. So depending on what you are doing, depending on the job that you're doing, just look at does it qualify. You can even make it easier for yourself. You come and click here for the job zone. It's gonna just bring just this small part, and then you will know. So you just need to look at this number. That's that number, and it has to be a job zone 4. So maybe you went to university, maybe you went to college, maybe you went to high school, but you didn't get a job. You didn't get a manager job in a bank or whatever. It doesn't mean that you cannot apply. Yes, you will apply. And that person who has not, who doesn't qualify, what can they do? What can they do? If I reach class 7 and I really want to apply for the diversity visa, my job, is it a job zone 4? Does it have an SVP range of 7.0 to 8.0? Let's talk about a secretary. When you go to a secretary, and I'm going to type the secretary here. Let me go back here and type a secretary. When you look at a secretary here, let me look at here, legal secretary and administrative whatever. So let me look at their job zone here, so that you can understand what I'm saying. When you look at a secretary's job zone, oh, where is that? Let me see what values. This one doesn't give me. Oh, here. So here is a job zone 3. SVP range 6.0 to 7.0. But look at here. I had a person who was asking me. I have been a secretary for 10 years. And I have worked in a company for that long time. Do I qualify? When you were hired as secretary, were you just hired as secretary because you reached class 7 and then you went and became a secretary? No, you had gone to high school and now you are a secretary. So what do you consider? You will consider your education. Your education there will help you, and that the being a secretary, it's not gonna qualify. It's not gonna disqualify you, because you went to school. Yes, you reached this level, and then now you went and you were hired as a secretary. Even someone like a hairdresser, it doesn't mean like hairdressers do not go up to they haven't gone to high school. No. So what I need you to do is go and look at that website and look at what you do. look at what you're doing, and I'm not specifying that that you should not apply. Yes, I have read for you that you can apply. They don't stop you from applying, but do you meet the minimum work requirement? Do you meet what they want? That is what you should be asking yourself. And then after you watch the whole video, instead of watching it for 1 minute and you make your own conclusion, then you can come there and ask me a question, and I will answer your question according to how you have asked. So I want us to be very clear on that job category, because I needed to come here and clarify that. I needed to come here and clarify that information, because it doesn't mean that the people who live in Western, in Nyanza province, and their fishermen have not gone to school. Those people have gone to school. So why discourage them from filling out the green card? Maybe they were not lucky to get a job, but here is an opportunity. And I have a friend who lives in Nyanza. He has gone all the way up to college, and he does interior design. When you go there and let us look at him, he does interior design, because he wasn't hired somewhere else. That is what he is doing. But when I click here on interior design, when I click here, I look, actually that one is 7.0 to 8.0. That one qualifies. So let us not just concentrate on one part, say that now I'm just a fisherman, and that's it, I am done. No. What did you do when you went to school? If you reached Form 4, that's okay. Then you became a fisherman. So that's what I was trying like to explain for you in that video. So make sure that you watch the video to the beginning until the end, so that you have the right information. But if you watch a video for 3 minutes, because I look at my data, I know how many minutes my video has been watched. Some people watch for longer hours and they have better questions. So if you watch my video, I come here, I give you facts. I read for you from travel.state.gov, and every sentence that's there, that has been put there, I believe that sentence is what. So it's upon you to decide. Do you want to apply, and are you going to be able to meet the work experience? Because you can, but will you meet the work experience at the end, when you're applying for your DS 260, or when you're going for your visa? So that's the question that you should be asking yourself. Now, another thing, when I do my videos, I'm not here to tell you what to do. What I'm here to do is to give you tips and to tell you where to go. So if I come, I direct you, go here, you have to read information. You have to read the information and understand before you make a conclusion of saying, oh, this person is saying this person is saying this. Another thing, this is Charities Bible USA, now your #1 channel. I come here with facts. I do not come here saying, oh, by faith, oh, this is a church, you decide which church you're not gonna go. Yeah, even in church, they use the Bible as facts, and that's why I come here, I read travel.state.gov for you, so that you go back there to verify. Go verify, and then you can ask me a question. Another thing, watch the video. After you have watched the video, then ask a question. That's how we roll here. That's how we roll. We do not roll by speculation, we roll by that. Another thing, this is the green card season, and I have to do this because I came here with a green card. I understand, and I understand by reading. I understand by going and reading for you and just coming and telling you the information. But I need you to go back there, verify whatever you're doing, verify, and make your own judgment, because I live in the US, and the people who listen to my videos are from all over the world. So I cannot make you decide, but I can help you where to go and where to get this information. So I need you to be very keen, and when you're watching a video or when you're doing whatever you're doing, make sure that you understand this information, because I'm here to tell you that you can do it for yourself. But what are you supposed to do for you to succeed? Because like I said, I didn't have anybody to tell me about the green card, the green card issue. So I need you to go and look at the work experience and place yourself in your category. Place yourself, no, this is my education level. When I put the work that I am doing, does it qualify? What job zone is my job? What is the range? What range is there? Is it up to 7, Even if I went up to primary school, yes, I can apply for the green card. But by the time frame from October to May, that is if the green card starts in October, we are expecting it to start next month in October, will I have made that minimum work experience that they want? That is how I want the followers of Charity Bible to listen. It's called critical thinking. Now, like I am a professional nurse, I work as a nurse, and let's assume that I am having a patient, and my patient, maybe I find that they are unconscious. I'm going to give you here just a simple example. If my patient is unconscious, as a nurse, what am I going to do? Am I going to call the doctor? What is the first thing that I will do? So I want you guys to be critical thinkers. Like, what will you do first? Are you going to do your assessment, or are you going to first of all go and call the doctor or call your supervisor to tell them that the person is unconscious? No. You have to do your assessment. You have to, you know, of course, you know your patients. When you get your patients, you know their diagnosis. So if maybe they have something that diabetes they have and they are unconscious, so what are you gonna do to that person? There are things that you are supposed to do, but systematically, and that is what I want you to. That's how I want you to think. I want you to be thinking critically. Yes, Charity has told us this is the website, and she has told us where to go. So do the rest of your homework. After you have done the rest of your homework, then ask me a question. Do not watch a video for 2 minutes and then you come and say that whatever went or whatever. No, it doesn't work like that. I want you to understand this information. I want you to know that before even I started this channel, I had other jobs that I am doing. I don't rely on YouTube for my family. No, I do not. I come here to help you guys. Okay? So if you want to be Charity's Bible #1 channel, you want to listen here, you have to be able to do your job. You have to be able to read. You have to be able to look at the website so that you verify. I always tell you, after I tell you something, go verify. Go verify so that you know, am I telling you the right thing? So you have to go and verify, go read. So I hope that I have clarified that for you, and I hope that you have understood better. Now I am gonna do just a little bit of some questions in 5 minutes from my people in the WhatsApp group. They have asked, there was a person who was asking about that photo. That photo is right. Now the only thing that you need to do when you go to upload it, when the DV 2023 opens, when you go to upload your photo, you will go, there's a photo checker at the side. First of all, you will upload your photo and save it in your computer. Then you will click on it and download it on where you are applying for your DV, and then you will put it on the photo checker. Now the photo checker is going to tell you if it's a 2x2 and if it qualifies. Now remember, there is a video that I did about the requirements of the photo. You must have met those requirements before you upload your photo. That's very important for you to remember. Another thing, there was another person who was saying that they don't know what's a DV. A DV is diversity visa, the diversity visa lottery. And remember, we said that we are going to fill it electronically. So it is called the EDV, electronic diversity visa, because it is filled out electronically. Another thing, you must have your passport, and your passport must be current. It must be a current passport. You cannot have a passport that is not current. Now about there was another person who was asking about a hard copy and a soft copy. Now a hard copy is the information that is stored in your computer. Now and then a soft copy is information, like for example, you type a word document and then you save it in your computer. So there is a difference between those two. Now the photo that the person is going to take, the photographer is going to take for you, they are going to save it in their computer and they are going to print it for you. So just make sure that you tell them to use a high quality paper. That's all that you need. Don't think about hard copy or soft copy. Do not confuse yourself with all those words. You know what I mean? Another thing that I need you to, you are asking if how many copies you can, you know, there are those offers that they give you. Maybe if you make 10 little photos, they give you maybe a cheaper price. So you can do that, because you will need some to go for your medical, and you will need some to go for your interview, because when you are applying, just have the faith that you're gonna win, so that when if you win, then you don't have to go back and do other photos. You can still use the same. Another thing, remember, your family members all must have to have a photo. Also remember that it's only the primary applicant that who needs to meet the job qualifying experience or the education, and at the same time it is only the primary applicant. The primary applicant is the same as the principal applicant, who needs to have the passport. So that's very important. So let's assume, like maybe you are married to a person, and you haven't met anything, you don't meet the job qualification, and at the same time you do not meet the school qualification. If you do not meet all that, then maybe your spouse meets those qualifications, then they can be your primary applicant, and put you there as their derivative. The derivative is the second person and the kids, and then you can still benefit from there. So there are ways you can still be there, but not as the first applicant, as the spouse, and you can still qualify, because what happens is that the primary applicant, even when you go to the embassy, it all matters about the primary applicant. Like I said, I remember we gave our certificates, but they only looked at mine because I was the primary applicant. So you have to know that the most important person, the person who needs to have work experience, the person who needs to have a high school diploma, the person who needs to have a passport, is the primary applicant. Then the what do we call it, the secondary applicant and the kids, they will need a passport later after you have won your green card. So please go look at that information, and you will be able to understand and to know how to go about this thing, because you have to know how to go about it. Again, this is Charity's Bible USA, your #1 channel, where we tell you the facts the way they are. We read our information from the website travel.state.gov, and I need you to go back there, verify, and make sure that you are doing the right thing. So until next time, keep this pace, and thank you for watching, and stay safe. God bless you.